Back in 2014, Neymar was about to play the biggest game of his career. Brazil was playing against Colombia in a mighty awaited quarterfinal, and Brazil was able to concentrate on defeating Colombia so easily with a goal in just 6 minutes, but the game wasn't so easy as we thought. The both team was eager to qualify for the final, so it looks like it was a no-win situation. See, as the match was coming to an end, Neymar knew that if he didn't change the game totally, they will definitely lost the battle. Then at just 69 minutes of the match, David Luiz takes a free kick from 30 meters or more and puts it dead in the upper corner. This goal almost ruined everything. Neymar made the biggest mistake of his life by changing the game so quick. Fearless Juan Zuniga took things too far. As he broke Neymar back with just his knee, Neymar almost put himself into trouble. Doctors realized if he had landed just 2 centimeters to the side, that back injury would have ended his career. Neymar was sad to leave the World Cup, sad to be injured. He was arriving airport with a stretcher straight from the hospital. All the players, his dad, his family, everyone had red eyes, like they'd been crying for hours. Yeah, this is real sadness, man. But as sad as that was, an accident almost ruined Cristiano Ronaldo's career for life. You all know Ronaldo's into sports cars and won't hesitate to spend his last check buying luxury machine. On January 8, 2009, it was the saddest moments of Ronaldo's life. He was sick and tired of the situation at Manchester United and needed to talk to his coach about it. Just a few minutes after Ronaldo went back to bed, Alex Ferguson started calling him repeatedly as it's time for morning training. Everyone was worried about Ronaldo because he's very punctual when it comes to training session. Look, Ronaldo took a sleeping pills after overthinking about the Red Devil poor performance. And as soon as he woke up, he rushed down to the bathroom to brush his teeth, but refused to take his bath. He knows that not showing up to the pitch early for training is an offense. Ronaldo had just 10 minutes left or else he'd be kicked out of Manchester United. Normally, we all know Ronaldo usually pull up on a Rolls Royce, but this time around he needed his Ferrari so bad to meet up with training. Ronaldo forgot he haven't done the wheel balancing in a while, and that simple mistake ruined everything. Geez, Ronaldo was a lucky man to have escaped this fatal accident unharmed. Isn't that a miracle? He could easily have suffered quite serious injuries as the car was completely destroyed. Ronaldo actually made a decision that he'll improve and will be among the greatest of all time. But Matthias Silva's situation was a little bit different as he almost lost his life on a vacation. Back in 2017, it was about to be an Independence Day celebrations, and the 20-year-old Brazilian needed to turn up with his fam. They started making plans to party and have a lot of fun, but Thea's girlfriend suggested they drive down to Lake Tahoe and enjoy the beach vibe, so they all agreed with her. You know, the beach is always fully occupied on every Independence Day, so let's get right to it. Look, the next morning, which was the 4th of July, around 7 a.m., everyone was so excited as they hopped in the car and maxed out the sound system. Finally, they got to the beach. Matthias was obsessed with the nature at that moment. He sat down with his girlfriend and they both were enjoying the view. But he couldn't hold it anymore. Matthias saw how clean the beach was, the sand, the water, everything. He rushed straight down to the lake and dove in. So his girlfriend watched him do his thing, not knowing something terrible is about to happen. Silva cried for help in the middle of the lake, but no one could hear him. Unfortunately for him, his lungs were taking a lot of water. His body was shut down as there's no supply of oxygen. Not quite long, Matthias' girlfriend woke up and screamed for help when she couldn't find her boyfriend. The whole family started jumping into the ocean to find Silva, but by the time they got to him, it was too late. They all made it to the shore, including Matthias, but he had already stopped breathing. Luckily for Silva, a lifeguard reached out for them and did all he could, but nothing seemed to work. Everyone was in tears. His girlfriend, his family. An emergency service came to the rescue, and few days later, Matthias woke in coma. He was in critical condition between life and death, but the thoughts and prayers of his family and friends saved his life. Yeah, this is touching, but do you know no one saved Luka Modric's life? Back in 1985, Luka Modric, popularly known as Lucky Luka, was born into a poor family. His mom had no choice than to work in a textile factory while his dad was a mechanic. Things was getting really hard for them. No food nor water to drink. As soon as Modric moved into a mountain, things got really bad. He was living with his grandfather. Every time he woke up in the morning, he prayed for a better life because he was scared and worried about how things was going with his life. As a young kid, he needed someone to cheer him up and make him happy. His grandfather was always there for him. Modric was bonding and having great time with his grandpa. He would take Modric out hunting rabbits and deer instead of this little kid to be in school or so. Modric was happy enjoying his kid life with his grandpa until one day he went out and never showed up. It happened that Grandpa went hunting alone, and on his way back, things got really worse. As several thousands of rebels went on the rampage and attacked the whole city. Luckily for Modric, his dad went to save him, and they both lodged in a hotel. But during their stay in the hotel, Modric was busy crying and asking for Grandpa. Then his dad told him, Grandpa is no more. Modric never stopped thinking about what his grandpa always told him, that he must not give up on his dream, so he was committed to playing football in the hotel parking space. Modric knew he had to make a living and make his family proud of him. Speeding up to 2018, with so much hard work and dedication, Lucky Luka has won the 2018 Ballon d'Or ahead of Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. But instead of bragging about the award, he gives all credit to Grandpa. Hey guys, this is all what we got for today. So tell me, which football player stories breaks your heart more? Let's know in the comment section. And don't forget to like, share, and click the subscribe button for more videos. Love you guys.